Hello everyone, this is Maggie, and welcome to another YouTube video. I know you're kind of wondering, hey, the background looks a little weird. What is this OG Monster High party table wrapper, whatever the fuck? I don't want to use my normal desk mat for this because today we're gonna be working on the thing I said I wanted to do last video, which is personalizing my boots. If you didn't watch my last video, I mentioned how I wanted to really customize an old pair of like black boots that I had. I love them, they're super silly, but I find myself not reaching for them as much since I have other pairs of boots. So what I wanted to do with this kind of, why was I gonna say episode? You know what? Fuck it. In this episode, we're gonna be customizing those boots. So I had to put like a protective layer over my desk mat because I don't want to make it full of dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the boots. If you haven't seen them before, here they are. My Shaylas, my beautiful old ladies. I miss them terribly. They're kind of dirty. I should have like cleaned them or something. I will get like little towels or something and we'll clean them before we customize them. But yeah, that's the party plan for today. We're gonna be customizing these boots. But how exactly are we gonna be customizing them? Well, I'm glad you asked. Again, in the last video that I made, I kind of threw on like a mood board of what I wanted to do with them. I'm going to put it on screen again. And since then, I have been trying to like collect things around my house that would kind of give off those vibes. So I got them all here. Let's see what I got. I kind of just put everything in this tiny box here that I have. And yeah, let's just go through it. First things first, we got these two massive little clippers thingies. I don't know the name of this in English, but you know, the things you use for your keychains. We got those. Inside we got a bunch of little pieces that like discarded little plastics and everything that I think would be very nice details for the boots. We got this little thing from a belt that I think would look really cute. We got a bunch of these rings from like keychains that I think we could use as well. And obviously we have chains, lots of chains, plenty of chains. We're gonna be using chains. I couldn't really fit them inside the box, but we also have these giant little paper clips that I think would look really cute, so we're gonna use them as well. I don't think we really have like baby towels in the house, so I'm just gonna use this like dust grabbing napkin that I have. I have a bunch of these whenever I clean my room because they are super handy. This should give us a clean enough base to start working. I should probably have Pinterest open for this. I'm gonna open Pinterest, hold on. I have a funny feeling that this video is gonna be really random and it's not gonna have any order, but you know what? We're just gonna go through with it because I can't be bothered to wait any longer. So usually the way that I plan these type of like DIY projects is that I have a little project tab on my Pinterest, and that's kind of where I have all the more textile things that I want to do. It could be clothes, it could be like backpacks and shit. And I have a little board there for inspiration for these boots. And I think we're kind of just gonna go off of those. I'm looking at it right now. If you hear clicking, that's why. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Let's just get into it. I think first things first, I should have probably taken the laces off of these boots. We're gonna do that now because I think the plan will be to obviously lace them up better later, but also I want to put in a lot of little details like here, like on the little holes where these things go through. My English is not Englishing today. You're gonna have to excuse me. These laces are gone. You can clean dust a little bit better. And now on to the other boot. I'm already seeing a bunch of dust flying in the air, which sucks because I need to film these videos with my window closed because of the noise. And that means the air doesn't flow, which means dust spreads a lot in the air and I get really bad allergies, but alas, we ball. We have to ball. Okay, so we got our boots without any laces. And I think the first thing that I want to do is to decorate these first set of holes and these straps on the back. I always loved these straps, but I never quite know what to put in them. I couldn't put really heavy keychains because I was really scared that they would like hit something as I was sitting down and then break, and then it would be really tragic. But hopefully we can find something cool to put in them today. I'm just gonna start with one boot so that then we can kind of mimic what we did onto the other one. So looking at the little references that I have here on my side, I see that what a lot of people do is that they put also Stay hydrated. I got my coffee in here. My mom interrupted me. I have no idea what I was saying. Right. What I see a lot of people do with the little straps here on the back is that they tend to put like metal loops in here so that they can then hang off keychains more easily. What I see them having is like those like thick round ones. I don't have that, and I don't think I would know how to put them in here. So we're gonna use these fuckers. I have a bunch of these. I don't know why I only got these two. I love people. Also, please stop using these as keychain holders. I hate them so much. I have these two, but they do not look alike. Let me see if I can find better ones. I have this whole little bag of them. Let's see if we can find a better pair. I think these two look mostly the same. Same sheen, same size, same thickness. So I think we're gonna use these. Now I'm just gonna kind of slip these in here and hopefully we can start hanging shit off these boots. Okay, that's one. Hopefully with the weight it will kind of push the little strap down so it doesn't stay up like this all the time. We're gonna do the same on this boot. And we got both the loops in. Now, there is something that I have seen people do that I am completely enamored with. I'm not joking. Which is like hanging chains off the boots and like filling them with little shit. I think that is the cutest thing. And I think we can absolutely do something like that with these. That's why I kind of got all these chains so that we can kind of hang them off the boots and make it like super gothic and shit. I thought people like hung them like this from the first loop of the boot, but I'm seeing them actually hang it off the string of the boot itself, so maybe I shouldn't have taken it off. But it's okay though, we shall ball like always. The good thing about these chains is that they have these little bigger loops at the end of them, so if I want to, I can just slide them into the laces of the shoes and keep them there. So maybe we can actually finish these when we put the strings back onto the boots. Strings, shoelaces, I keep missing the name of it. So I got my pliers here. So we're gonna just attach big loops like these at the end of the chains, and hopefully we will figure out stuff from there. For this first one, the idea that I had was that we could hang them off the shoelaces, obviously. The middle part would be attached to the ring in some way. So I think around the middle of the chain, we will attach another loop so that we can then put the loop into the bigger one. So this should be around halfway right here. So we're gonna get another little loop and we're gonna attach it to the middle of the chain. And I think we're gonna attach it here already because then we're gonna hang off more stuff here. So I think it would be easier. This was here already. Now we press it closed. There we go. Now this should hopefully help the little strap down once we attach, you know, little pendants and shit here. So this is going to stay like this. Something close to this, you know, until we attach it to the laces of the shoe. But like, okay. We're getting somewhere already. I think that's really nice. I have this buckle here and I really wanted to put it somewhere. My first idea was to maybe like attach a strap to the shoe, maybe like here or maybe around one of the sides as well, and kind of just slap this on there. But I have realized I don't really have any material that matches, you know, kind of the plasticky shine of the boot. My first idea was to get electrical duct tape, which is like this really thick rubbery tape that, like the name implies, technicians use to wrap around wires and to prevent like electricity from flowing somewhere, because it's usually black and it has that really plasticky sheen to it as well. I thought I had some. I don't. And I don't have the time or the budget to go buy one right now, so I think we're gonna have to leave this one to the side and maybe attach it later on. Still, I think we have a lot of cool things we can still do here. Some really cool thing that I see people do is that they attach things to the keychains, and I think that's really cool because I love pendants, I love keychains, I love all that stuff, so I think we could do some really cool things here. But I think to do that, we're gonna have to lace the shoes again so that we can start hanging things off of it and we can see how well it falls. Okay, shoes are laced up. Now we shall attach the little chains. I should have probably slid them in as I was doing this. Oh my god, girl, I'm so stupid. Okay, we're back. We're so back. The chains are in, and honestly, I immediately love them more. Look how they're so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, next up idea is that I want to make a little pendant to go here, smack in the middle. The first idea that I had were actually the pop tabs, but since then I've actually gotten a better idea. I have these little like caps that I have no idea where these came from, probably some like Christmas gift or something. And hold on, I'm sure you can guess, since I am an alt kid, I have a lot of beads. This is one box out of 3 that I have. And my idea was actually to make little pendants, bunchy beads, and this would be kind of like the cap of it. My first idea was to maybe take out a bunch of white and black beads and make like little pendants. I think that would be really, really cute, really, really cool, and it would be simple but like super on point actually. Plus, I don't really use these white beads a lot, which sucks because they are like pearlescent. They are so cute, but they are so massive compared to the other stuff that I have here. So I think I'm gonna use them now for this, and maybe I can make like more little pendants and attach them around the boot. With these, I think it would be really, really cute. To be perfectly honest, you really should buy wire if you want to do little jewelry pieces like I'm doing. I do have wire, but it's a really, really thick, sturdy wire that doesn't fit a lot of my beads. Plus, I use it for more like thicker pieces. Like for example, the Gary plushie that I made, his skeleton is made out of that wire. So you can see how sturdy it is. It needs to hold up a whole plushie. Regardless, what I usually use for wire for my keychains is that I actually just use paper clips. They are a really good size and thickness, and they're really easy to bend. So I just use these to make little pendants. So yeah, let's kind of start thinking about how we would like the pendants to look before we attach them. Okay, I know I said these boots were probably going to be black and white and silver. I lied because the vision. Do you see the vision? I'm gonna make these into little pendants, and then I'll see how I will attach them to the bigger boot. Okay, we got one pendant down and the vision. Do you see the vision? We're gonna attach it to one of the boots, and then I will make more off screen because this took me forever to make, but I will do the rest of them off screen. Hold on. Okay, look how cute that is. Oh my god, I'm actually kind of in love. Hold on. These would be like 70 bucks on some random fast fashion store, but no, we made it ourselves. I did mention before that one of the things I am the most worried about when putting keychains on my boots is that since they are pretty long and fragile, because I usually buy acrylic keychains, I was scared that they would break or they would get snagged on something. This one is pretty short. It doesn't even reach my heel, so I'm pretty secure that this is going to stay here for a very long time. Now it's mostly about just attaching a lot more things here to the sides. Thankfully, I have a lot of little things. I have a bunch of like little plastic bells that I think would be really, really cute if I attached to the boot. So we're gonna get more little loops like these. We're just gonna put them in the bells and we're gonna attach them to the boot. I think I'm gonna attach them specifically to one of the links so that they don't move around too much and they stay exactly where I want them to stay. There we go, it's shut. Yes, now we just add a lot more along the line, and we're gonna do that. Something I actually noticed, this is the shoe for the right foot, so most of the things that I'm gonna attach to the shoe I should probably put on the outer side of the boot instead of the inside, because not a lot of people are gonna see the inside, they're gonna see the outside. So we're gonna focus more on customizing this side of this boot, and for the other boot we will customize the other side. The pop tabs make a return. We shall attach 1 or 2 to the chain. Something I really, really wanted to do, but I can't because I don't have the materials, is that I wanted to get a metallic pen and kind of doodle on the boots a little bit. And by a metallic pen, I don't mean like a gel pen or even an acrylic pen. I have no idea what that stuff is made out of. If I was dumb, I would say it's actually metal, because that ink doesn't wash off. It's stuck there forever and you will never be able to get it off. I will get it once I have the budget. I think for now this is a pretty solid. Also, I'm using a little box that I have to kind of hold up the boot for me to film. But I think for now, this is a pretty solid little makeover. I think she just needed a little bit of a retouch. She just needed a little bit. I am thinking of like attaching the clips just smack in the middle like this. Maybe I could like hang off the chains off of these. I think I'm just gonna keep them here as like a little detail because I genuinely love how this looks like on the side. It's just so silly. I think this is it for now. Again, a lot of the things that I did want to do, I just don't have the materials to do right now. But what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna mimic what I did on this boot to the other boot. I will maybe add some, you know, extra little details here and there if I find it necessary, but I will see you in a minute.
A few moments later.
Okay, this took me like forever, but chat, we're done. Oh my god, look at the boots, look at the boots. The vibe we were going for was very much like black and white, pearlescent, cute, but then I got kind of lost in the sauce and I found some old pins that I had, chains and pendants. This one, Betty Boop pendant, moi. Chef's kiss. She's so cute. And then we kind of just stopped making sense. But I love them. Look how cute these are. Oh my god. Bro, I'm gonna wear them all the time now. I swear to god. They're so cute. They got a bunch of stuff on them. Something I am gonna do eventually is once I get the metallic pen that I was talking about, I'm gonna draw so much on these boots. I want to do like a bunch of maybe like cyber sigilism, like this kind of drawings. I think these would be so cute if I did them like along the boot and on the front of it as well. I think they would look so cute. This video is kind of all over the place. I'm sorry. Usually when I do these like DIY crafting stuff, I usually do it off camera because I just experiment a lot with what I'm using, so it's not really fun to watch. But I did mention that I wanted to make a video out of it, and I thought, you know, now's the perfect time to make a video out of it. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah, YouTube words. If you would like to see some of my art and maybe extra additions that I make to these boots later on, I am on these social medias, but I will also leave my card in the description so you can see every social media account that I have under the sun. I didn't really talk about them, but I do a lot of projects with OCs and characters. I host them up on my website. You can go check them out there if you wanna. Again, not something I really talked about a lot in this video, but if you've seen my channel before, that is mostly what I do talk about. And if you would like to see sneak peeks at upcoming videos, projects that I'm working on, you can join our Discord server. We stream there twice a week, every Friday and Saturday. We play games, we make plushies, we take doodle requests. It's lots of fun. So if you want to check it out, you can do that. Link in the description. And that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.